Hello everyone. Today let us discuss about devaluation of currency and depreciation of currency. First, what is devaluation of currency? Devaluation of currency is a monetary policy tool practiced by the government of a country in order to adjust the prevailing exchange rate. Currency devaluation is mostly practiced in cases of fixed or semi-fixed currencies in developing countries. Reduction of trade deficit and or debts, encouraging exports and discouraging imports are the essence of currency devaluation. The government of the country deliberately reduces the value of its currency in order to adjust the non-desirable exchange rate. Devaluation of currency is known as forced downward of currency and deliberate devaluation tactic. Currency devaluation sets a new and revised exchange rate for currency. Usually the central bank of the country performs this practice because central bank is responsible for buying and selling of foreign exchange. Reasons for devaluation of currency. First, exports encouragement. Every country wants its product to be more competitive in the international market, and devaluation of currency helps them do so. In case the currency gains value, exports will be costly, creating a negative impact on demand and not be much so help to the home country. Number 2, reduction of debt burden. Currency devaluation makes the repayment of debts easy. As the currency becomes weak, it makes the payment of installments less expensive. Number 3, narrowing the trade deficit. A negative trade balance can affect the country's economy adversely and can lead to borrowing. Thus, currency devaluation can encourage exports, which will help the trade balance to reduce and or cut down its deficit balance. Trade balance is equal to exports minus imports. Advantages of currency devaluation. Currency devaluation encourages exports and can further help the company acquire a significant market share in the foreign market. A healthy export level leads to the inflow of foreign exchange in the domestic country. Currency devaluation makes the country more competitive in the foreign market. Currency devaluation makes the repayment of debts cheaper. As the value of domestic currency becomes weak, it makes the payment less expensive. Currency devaluation helps the country in maintaining a healthy balance of trade and overcome the trade deficit if any. Disadvantages of currency devaluation. Currency devaluation creates a negative image of the country's economy in the mind of foreign investors. It can adversely affect foreign direct investment FDI and foreign portfolio investment FPI. Foreign tourism can also get affected as the currency devaluates. Foreign travel and buying activity in the foreign country will be costly. When loans are priced in the home country and the host currency devaluates its value, it will lead to a loan burden on the shoulders of the host country. Such a situation may form a negative image of the country. Next, what is depreciation of currency? Currency depreciation refers to a decrease in the value of a currency as compared to other countries in a floating exchange rate system. Market forces of demand and supply work towards the depreciation of the currency and determine a currency depreciation rate. The country's trade exports and trade imports play an important role in determining the currency depreciation rate. The value of a currency is basically determined by its economic conditions along with exports and imports. It affects other economic decisions and the financial market. Reasons for depreciation of currency. Currency depreciation occurs due to various prevailing factors including changes in interest rates, political instability and various other economic factors. Some of the most important market factors that lead to currency depreciation are speculation of currency in the market, central bank intervention, reduced interest rate, downfall in countries' exports. Advantages of currency depreciation. Currency depreciation can cause a rise in exports, inviting a large foreign exchange in the country. A rise in exports will balance the trade deficit due to which currency depreciated in the first place. Currency depreciation overall acts as a measure to correct the economy. Disadvantages of currency depreciation. Currency depreciation leads to an overall rise in the general prices of the products in the home country, which in turn will lead to inflation. Currency depreciation arises due to more imports. Investments in financial instruments become more expensive as the value of currency depreciates. As currency depreciation affects the economy as a whole, it also affects employment, financial markets, foreign direct investments, balance of trade, etc. All the currencies in the international market have some particular exchange rate. If there arises any depreciation of the currency, it will impact the overall performance of the currency in the international market.